What's going on, guys? So today on this Shoki Unboxes, we're going to take a look at another Patreon pick. This one is from Kolby, and because apparently we're going with a whole bunch of blue kits this month, we're going to go with the Prototype Gouf Tactical Demonstrator. So this thing might be blue, but it actually doesn't belong to Ron Barral, oddly enough. But of course, this is from Origin MSD. I picked this thing up a few months ago when I was going to be part of a custom group build, and it was actually going to go into kind of a kit bash custom that we were going to do, and honestly never really got around to doing it, and the whole thing kind of fell apart. But this, along with the Gouf R35, were supposed to be all a part of that. But now we're just going to go ahead and build it. So we'll go ahead and pop this guy out here. And bags on the floor. And of course, this thing's going to be very blue, so white balance is going to be pretty far off. Now, from what I can tell, this is a Zaku runner. I'm going to have to double check, but I'm fairly certain that's what that is, judging by how short it is. Now, I haven't done any of the Origin Zakus, so odds are that's what these parts are. It's the same runner we got with the Bugu, and I think a lot of these things probably will be fairly similar. And of course, you've got Gouf parts. So you have the quintessential Gouf shield, the chest part, though this is definitely for the prototype part. You've got the interchangeable arm situation right here, which is one reason why I got this. Look, there goes my white balance. You've got the head. You've got spiky shoulder bits, shoulder spikes. You've got shoulders, parts of the feet. Not entirely certain which chunk of the body that's from. That's from the legs. I don't know. Weird. And more adapter parts there. One reason I got this thing is because it had the interchangeable arms, and that was going to be for a gimmick for my custom Gouf. Plus, if you have the Origin mobile worker, you can, in fact, swap weapons with it. So I think they were going to do like a line of those, like just a line of these things with swappable hand parts and stuff. It just didn't go very far. Here's the clear orange translucent bit for the chest. Now, somebody let me know, is that actually supposed to just be the cockpit, which seems incredibly obvious, or is it like just there for effect? You guys will know better than I. And definitely similar parts to the Bugu, but not exactly the same. So you've got some more crotch. You've got one of these things. Not entirely certain. Those look like shoulder parts. You've got the neck area there. Back part near the backpack. Not entirely certain. Oh, that might be the might be one of the arm adapters. Not sure. This looks like an elbow. Because that's the weird part about these things. Okay, so we've got Heat Hawk, which I assume is ignited, not ignited. That's why it looks a little funky. We've got backpack parts here. We've got whatever those are. Those might be the release parts. If I had to guess, those are the release parts for the arms. This looks like just part of the torso, probably. Here's another one of the arms. Here's just a little hosey thing. No clue. And we've got sticker sheet. So you got actually two of these 36s. So the Bugu came with the same thing for the eye. I like the fact that you get two of them for some strange reason. You've got stripes that'll go around stickers around spikes and thereabouts, and some stuff on shoulders and helmets. I usually like the sticker sheets for Origin kits. And in fact, this one's got like white stripes and all kinds of stuff on it. I actually dig it, so this will be pretty cool. And you've got whatever the R is. Maybe that's Ron Barral's thing? I don't know. Somebody let me know. You guys know UFC way better than I do. I ain't gonna pretend. Hey, that's funny. I think I said it before. You guys gotta really pay attention to what you're doing with knives. Okay. More bags. Alright, so polycap runner is what it is. Nothing new there. Single little eye sticker. Doubt I'll be even using that. I'll use the weird glowy looking one. Another leg, shoulder, elbow, all the little runner frame there. And we've got leg bits. So the partial recap of the A runner. There's your shoulders, there's a spike, more shoulder, foot. hand connections. So this looks like whether or not you'll have the blue or gray connection, if I had to guess. Because it looks like the exact same part. I really do look forward to this. The Gouf is one of my favorite suits from Xeon. And, you know, I'm not a huge Xeon follower, but the Gouf, especially this one, with just the totally different look of it, I really do dig it. This one might actually warrant a clear coat and maybe some extra gray paint, stuff like that. So you've got thigh parts, you've got bicep, I almost said forearm, bicep, and then you've got the little magneto lock thingies for joints. You've got the hose runner, so huge. Look at these. Like, this comes out so wide from the body, it's ridiculous. So that's like a master grade size, and that's just for the center torso parts. You've got what I assume is the head, and these are the legs. And then there's the tip of your whip for when it's retracted, and then there's your big whip, just like we got with the previous Gouf. Different runner, but it still looks cool. And then you have the dark parts. So there's a lot of repeat runners here. This might be technically from the Revive. So here's the main part of the shield. There's the bottom of your feet that are dark, new knee pads, whatever that is. Got some torso parts, whatever these parts are. Looks like the sides, skirts, front part where the hose goes in, main crotch, back crotch, the back of the crotch. It's not a butt, it's a back of a crotch. And instrucciones, once again, very pretty. I kind of like the downturned snout. That's a different thing with this kit. Also, this one might warrant a little battle damage. Dry brushing, we'll see what happens. Looks really good. Wish I could get that. Definitely Rambaral there, though. Clearly, it's Rambaral. There's all your, hey, put this here parts. Okay, so you have the blue hands for some things, and he swaps out with the gray parts. That's cool, actually. So that's one thing I like about it. So you've got, it is a tester for weapons and other things like that. So you've got options. Yeah, there's those giant hoses again. And yeah, once again, you can choose which eye you want to use. So here's what it is. I dig it. I really do dig it. I might actually very much like this kit. Though I feel like this guy warrants a giant axe. Like some of the Black Tri-Stars come with. Yeah, putting the stripes on around the spikes is probably going to be a pain in the butt, but, you know, it is what it is. I really do dig it. It's like almost like proto sleeves. That's kind of cool. So instead of black there. Doesn't look like I'll need to do too much paint, but I'm looking here. So we've got some gray bits like here, here, and there on the chest. Stuff that I actually probably would do. So I guess that's not terrible. Just need to keep the instructions handy so I know color-wise what's going on. And of course, I want to thank my patrons such as Andy Tubbs, who actually chose this kit for me to build. If you actually want the ability to do the same and actually pick out 1 or 2 kits a month for me to review and build or whatever, go ahead and check out the Patreon page right here on the screen and become a patroneer today. But if you actually want to support the channel in another way and get some cool merchandise while you're at it, go ahead and check out all the shirts right here on the screen and in the description down below. Go check that out. And of course, if you buy anything between now and the end of May, it will coincide with the Lupus for Lupus contest right up here in the card. So everything actually will go to that until the end of May. And we've actually been selling Lupus for Lupus shirts, so I'm actually impressed. So go buy yourself some Shoki shirts. I need to get myself some more. But it's like I don't have enough of my own cool t-shirts, so I'm going to go work on that. So guys, if you need to know any other information for the Lupus for Lupus contest, it will be up there in the card or at the end, so you can check out the playlist and see all those videos so you know exactly what you're winning and any of the rules you need to know. There's still time to get into it. So I will catch you guys on the actual review for this. So remember, as always, keep on building.